Trinity B1 ISC1 4 Skills Test, SELT Secure English Language Tests, B1 English Test ISC1, Skilled Worker, Health and Care Worker, Scale-Up Worker, Student Visas.
This is Trinity College London ISC 1B1. My name's Angelina and I'm your interlocutor for your speaking and listening exam today for work visa, health and caregiver visa. My name's Angelina. What's your name?
My name is Aisha Hassan.
What can I call you?
Aisha,
Where are you from?
I'm from Pakistan.
How long it's been you've lived in the UK?
At 8 months. It's been 8 months.
What do you like about living in the UK?
I like weather and places.
What's your topic's title for today?
My topic title is myself.
What are your 4 topic points?
My 4 topic points are my family, my hobbies, my job, and my favorite food.
What do you do?
I am working in Subway and I am sandwich artist.
How long it's been you're working?
It's been 5 months.
What do you like about your job?
I like customer service.
Would you prefer an exciting job or a boring, well-paid job?
I prefer I like job because well paid, so I like that.
Aisha, I'm giving you a choice. What would you like? What would you rather do for your, what would you prefer? An exciting job with low salary or a boring job with well-paid one? What would you prefer?
I prefer well paid job.
It can be boring, but you want good pay.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you ever won some money as a lottery or somewhere? Have you ever won some money?
Yeah, I have a money is holiday pays.
Okay. Do people spend too much money on fashion in your country?
Mostly
Where do you get your money from? Your family or your job?
job.
What problems do people face when they travel abroad?
Mostly speaking difference.
Cultural difference, religious difference.
Yeah.
Is healthy food very expensive where you live?
No, there is no expensive healthy food.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food are biryani mostly, and curry is my favorite.
What kind of clothes do you like?
I like long dresses.
Do you wear what you like or what's popular?
Like no popular.
Would you prefer to be a model?
Mm, yes,
Oh, that's very cute. Do girls think more about fashion than boys?
girls.
No, no, I'm understand my questions. Do girls think more about fashion than boys? Yes or no? Agree or disagree? Yes, I think girls think more about.
Yes, yes,
Yes, yes. I think girls think more about fashion.
yeah.
Mm, School uniforms are good or bad idea?
Uh, it's good idea
Why?
because every people same dress. Sometimes some people are rich and some people are no rich. So is I think when I wear uniform, so same people similar, so not feel rich and not feel poor.
What are the rules at your job?
Mm, my job have many rules, but most important are proper wear uniform and don't use mobile and don't abuse and customer service are good and proper cleaning.
Okay. Um, According to you, which rules are very silly? Silly means a little bit crazy.
Mm, no, it's a good rule because when we follow the rules, every work is um, on time and is good, proper discipline when I follow the rule.
What school rules did you have when you used to go to school?
Don't wear makeup and proper wear uniform and don't use mobile and follow the every discipline and reach on time. This and that.
Mhm. Why do you think rules are important?
Mm, because uh, rules are very important. Um, every work on time and dis for discipline and for success business and something else.
Very nice. Thank you. Could you ask me some questions about spending money? Ask me some questions
Okay,
about spending money.
okay. Recently, you spend money on something.
Yes.
Where?
I spent money on clothes and jewelry recently.
Okay, nice.
When do you spend a lot of money? When?
Um, 2 months ago, I buy a new mobile. I spend a lot of money
How do you
on
learn a
mobile.
foreign language? How do you learn a foreign language?
Um, I think book reading and listening songs, English listening songs, and any foreign language is, I think, focus the reading first.
Mm-hmm. What do you do for health and fitness?
I'm going gym and sometime diet plan maintain.
Can you ask me some questions about health and fitness?
What do you improve your fitness? How do you improve your fitness?
Um, I improve my fitness probably by eating healthy. That's very not possible for me these days. I want to go to the gym, so I will by tomorrow. That's how I will keep myself healthy, but right now I'm not healthy for sure. Definitely overweight. So yes, but I'm going to the gym tomorrow. I will transform in 2 months. Yes. Healthy. I love food, man. Okay. Thank you so much. I think you've done a good job. Last time, what happened in the test? Why did you fail in speaking?
Mm, Ma'am, I think some question is my wrong.
For example,
For example, spend money and I think entertainment about question are just two things, just two, and spend money and entertainment about question.
entertainment? Okay, to ask me
Yeah.
some questions about entertainment.
Okay. Which kind of would you like any entertainment?
Yes. My favorite entertainment is watching films. How about yourself? What is your favorite entertainment? Entertainment is nothing else but fun activities or free time activities, like watching TV, listening to music, traveling, meeting friends, going to parties. That's it. That's entertainment.
Okay.
So what's your favorite entertainment?
My favorite entertainment, listening song. Sometime.
What kind of music do you like?
Mm, Sometimes sad and sometimes pop music.
Okay. Who's your favorite singer?
My favorite singer, Atif Aslam.
Mm-hmm. Do you like going to music concerts?
Mm, no, I don't like
Okay. What's your favorite musical instrument?
piano. I like
Oh, very nice. Would you like to learn how to play piano?
maybe in future because most like I like very much piano.
Very beautiful. Congratulations. So, besides that, these are the topics that the examiner can ask you in speaking. Travel and transport, okay? Money, how to spend money, how to save money, fashion, rules and regulations, health and fitness, and last one is learning a foreign language. Besides that, they never have a conversation about any other topic. Yeah? You
Okay,
understand?
okay, ma'am.
Right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
even if it's entertainment, in entertainment, they ask you about your favorite music, your favorite films, probably your birthday, something like it. It's never difficult.
Okay,
Okay, beautiful. That is the end of the speaking test. And now let's move to the listening test. Get a paper and a pen for yourself. I will be playing a recording for you.
yes, ma'am.
Aisha, have you ever heard a recording about crane flies?
No, ma'am.
I'm going to play a recording about crane flies. I would want you to listen to the recording twice, take your notes, and once you've heard, then I'll ask you um, 6 questions about the recording. Okay? Let's
Okay,
listen.
ma'am.
ISE 1. Task 1.
OK, so what's a crane fly? Does anybody know? In fact, they're often called daddy longlegs, and that tells you something about what they look like. They look like rather large mosquitoes, but they've got very, very long legs. Their legs often break off because they're so long and fragile. There are over 14,000 different species of crane fly in the world, but I'm going to concentrate on European crane flies. The adults hatch in September, after they've lived under the ground for almost a year as larvae. That's young insects. If it's been a warm but rainy summer, then you get very high numbers of crane flies. Adult crane flies only live for about 2 weeks. The female adults lay their eggs under the surface of the soil and the cycle begins again. People think that they're not very useful for anything, but in fact animals such as spiders and birds like them because they can eat them. They're also useful because in their young form they eat dead plants, and so they improve the quality of the soil.
Now listen again.
OK, so what's a crane fly? Does anybody know? In fact, they're often called daddy longlegs, and that tells you something about what they look like. They look like rather large mosquitoes, but they've got very, very long legs. Their legs often break off because they're so long and fragile. There are over 14,000 different species of crane fly in the world, but I'm going to concentrate on European crane flies. The adults hatch in September, after they've lived under the ground for almost a year as larvae. That's young insects. If it's been a warm but rainy summer, then you get very high numbers of crane flies. Adult crane flies only live for about 2 weeks. The female adults lay their eggs under the surface of the soil and the cycle begins again. People think that they're not very useful for anything, but in fact animals such as spiders and birds like them because they can eat them. They're also useful because in their young form they eat dead plants, and so they improve the quality of the soil.
Now, I'll ask you some follow-up questions about crane flies. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
What do crane flies look like?
Mosquito,
Thank you. How many species of crane flies are there in the world?
14,000.
That is correct. When do adult crane flies hatch?
Sorry, say again, ma'am.
When do adult crane flies hatch?
September, warm and... Sorry, I don't catch her.
That's right. For how long do adult crane flies live? For how long do adult crane flies live?
Sorry, ma'am, I don't...
For 2 weeks. Which animals eat crane flies?
Spider and birds eat.
That's right. What do young crane flies eat? What do young crane flies eat?
Or... No, ma'am.
They eat dead plants. You have passed still. You've given me about 4 correct answers. Congratulations. Now we'll move to the next test. In this part of the test, you're not allowed to take any notes. Do not take any notes. I'm going to play a recording about first color fill. Have you ever heard it? First color fill.
First color field. Okay, ma'am.
You will listen to the recording and not take any notes. Once you've heard, you will tell me in few words. Few words, what is this recording about? Let's listen. Few means little, some words, 1 or 2 sentences.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
ISE 1. Task 2.
Colour films are older than you think. Did you know that even some silent movies were made in colour? One of the most popular films of all time was a silent movie called A Trip to the Moon. It was made in France in 1902. The film is a story about a group of people who fly to the moon and meet strange insects living there. Most films at this time were only in black and white, but A Trip to the Moon was special. It was sent to Paris to be made into a colour film. To make it colour, each part of the film had to be painted with coloured paints and brushes. It took 200 people to finish the work. For a long time, people thought that this film was lost. But in 1993, a copy of it was found. You can now see the film in colour in a museum in Spain.
Yes, could you please tell me in few words, what is this recording about?
Most of the film create on France and museum on Spain and the some about the film and old film and the new films.
Thank you. Now, listen to the recording once again and write down 6 facts from the recording. Facts means 6 things about the recording. I want you to listen to the recording and take your notes. Once you've heard, when the recording will be over, you have to tell on your own, by yourself, 6 things about the recording. Let's listen.
ISE 1. Task 2.
Colour films are older than you think. Did you know that even some silent movies were made in colour? One of the most popular films of all time was a silent movie called A Trip to the Moon. It was made in France in 1902. The film is a story about a group of people who fly to the moon and meet strange insects living there. Most films at this time were only in black and white, but A Trip to the Moon was special. It was sent to Paris to be made into a colour film. To make it colour, each part of the film had to be painted with coloured paints and brushes. It took 200 people to finish the work. For a long time, people thought that this film was lost. But in 1993, a copy of it was found. You can now see the film in colour in a museum in Spain.
Yes, could you please tell me 6 facts about the recording?
Yeah. Silent made movie or color, and the colorful movie in France 1992, story all Golfon people, and black and white film, and the one a colorful film is 2000 made a 2000 people is flash the color, and this film 1993 is copy, and the Spain are really the Spain is most museum create the museum.
Okay, I'll ask you some follow-up questions now. Could you please tell me when was the film found?
1992.
1993.
Oh, 1993.
1993.
Okay.
Was A Trip to the Moon a successful film?
Is color
No. Was A Trip to the Moon a successful film? Was it a successful film?
story of Glofun people?
Was it successful or not successful? Was it a successful film or not successful? Was A Trip to the Moon a successful film?
Yeah, successful film.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. You've passed your listening. Congratulations.